Yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new food review. As you can see me behind me, we're here at a place called MY COD. Essentially, MY COD is an award-winning fish and chip shop here in Spalding. So I had to try it out. The reviews on TripAdvisor are just going off, so I had to get in there quick. I've ordered large cod, haddock, chips, homemade tartar sauce, and I think a butty. So I've just jumped back into my car because I believe this area is quite quiet, to be honest. So for once I actually feel quite embarrassed vlogging in public, which is very strange. But unfortunately I just missed the owner. He said he just nipped out. Well, the staff member said he just popped out for, I don't know why he popped out. He probably got a few bits and bobs, but he was really nice on the phone. He said, yeah, sure, do a pan of the menu. More than happy to do a review. The reason I asked him if I could do a review, essentially what I needed was if I could go behind the counter and record them. You know what I do in my other vlogs and my other videos, behind the scenes of making the food and preparing it. But it is COVID. In comparison to other cities, Spalding is quite strict when it comes to the whole COVID situation. So I think we have to adhere to the rules. We can't bend a few rules like other cities. I'm not saying any. But no, we're gonna try the fish and chips now. It's not the ideal day for fish and chips, but that statement doesn't mean anything because fish and chips is always ideal regardless of the weather. So I cannot wait to tuck in. So first and foremost, we have a beautiful homemade tartar sauce. I cannot wait to start dipping my chips in that because that looks beautiful. I think I've had plenty of tartar sauce over the years, and I think when it's quite chunky like this, you get a great consistency, and it adds I would say it adds a bit more of a bite, a bit more of an experience with the whole meal. So yeah, cannot wait to tuck into the tartar sauce. So we have the traditional kind of paper for chip shops. So this is the haddock. Here we are. We're gonna try and do this one-handed. Oh, there's another layer. Lovely. Look at that. Wow, would you look at that? Look at those flaky bits straight away. I can see. Beautiful. Golden crispy colour. So the haddock looks beautiful on first impressions. So we have the large cod and chips. Here we go. It's time for a reveal. Okay, now we're talking. This is what I'm talking about. Beautiful, golden, crispy. I can tell it's crispy. Look at that. Just look at that. Crispy, massive portion of cod, and then just underneath there you've got your kind of chips that are just lying down, relaxing, taking that huge weight of the cod. So should I tell you how I know it's crispy? You ready for this? Sound on. Sound up, actually. Can you hear that? Beautiful. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so pumped to try this. And the last thing I got was a butty, as you can just see there. Not gonna lie, this looks very disappointing. I've literally got a bun and then some chips that have been thrown in. I can't think, where's the bottom? There's the bottom. So this is the butty, as you can see. Yep, let me try and get a, yeah, there's a butty. Looks alright when I put it together, but yeah, lack of presentation there. So the shop is quite small, but right behind me, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see, but there's people just lined up. There's people in their car. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in that small shop. So there's a reputation about this place. So I am really fired up to try the fish and chips. I've had a long day at work, and I have got in front of me a beautiful fish and chips, as you can see. I'm gonna do that sound effect again. Look. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna go without the sauce, so the tartar sauce first. So here we go. I've got a chip just here. There you are. Let's get a close up on that. There's your chip just there. It is gonna get eaten. So here we go. Oh yeah. Not a crazy amount of crunch on the outside, but a bit of a crunch. Warm, fluffy, good quality chip. Really good quality. There's a strong starchy flavour with this. Yeah, so it's not been processed. I don't think it's been processed. The potato inside is quite smooth. What I mean by it's not as crunchy as I thought it was going to be. The outside normally has a snap, but this is more of a... It's sufficient, but chips are good, really good chips. The lady I was speaking to outside, bless her, she was mentioning the fish and chips in that shop are better than the seaside. I guess so. As you can see just there, we have a beautiful, beautiful, chunky piece of cod. So I cannot wait to try this beautiful piece of cod. So as you can see, texture, crispy, hands incredibly greasy, and then these segments of, there you are, there's one segment, and another segment. So they're like almost little layers, little flaky layers of cod pieces. Beautiful. I'm just gonna go straight in. Oh, just the right amount of salt on there too. Beautifully crispy. Oh, I wish I'm gonna turn it around. Look at that. Beautiful. Look, just look at that segments. Can you see? That's exactly what you want from fish and chips. I'm gonna have to lean a bit forward now because the sun's going back and back. It's almost sunset time, but beautiful. So we're gonna try that fish now. I'm sorry, the sun keeps on going. The clouds keep on going in front of the sun, so like you see a bit of me, then you don't see a bit of me. Do you understand? So, yeah. Wow, really good. So I bought store-bought tartar sauce, and it always has that overwhelming pungent kick, which is good, which you kind of want from tartar sauce. But this is incredibly smooth. When I mean smooth, I mean the whole dynamic of flavors really, really good. It's not too overwhelming like a lot of tartar sauces. And I'm gonna keep on eating the fish. Mega crunch. So right now we have the haddock again, beautifully crispy. Just look at the color on that, golden crispy color. Again, I can see those segments. I cannot wait to tuck into this one too. The aroma is much different to the actual cod. It smells a lot different. It smells a bit more, it smells less fishier, if that makes sense. So don't be scared of that. That's essentially the skin. So haddock usually has skin on, so that's the skin. A better view would be something like that. That is the skin on, and then it's got a bit more skin on there. There we are. I'll get another piece just there, as you can see. That is the haddock. Beautiful, beautiful colour on that. So here we go, haddock. Oh yeah. Much different to the cod. I prefer cod. You get a bit more of a chew with the cod. However, this one, hard to explain really. Yeah, so I stick by my original comments. It's less fishier. It tastes less fishier. Great amount of salt. So I don't know about your thought process, guys, but me, whenever I buy cod or haddock, usually, no, actually no. The freshness you can taste. And that's the biggest benefit of buying fresh fish. You can really, really taste the freshness. If I'm being honest, the haddock, as you can see, the skin is just falling apart. It's not my #1 favourite. I think the cod's winning by a clear mile. So out of both of them, I'd recommend the cod. So now we move on to the butty. As you can see, it's a very simple concept. A bun, some chips, and a very hungry mouth, which is me. A lot of people say this will be dry, but it's carbs on carbs, so I'm going gym tonight, so it should be fine. Here we go. Taste test time. Man, it needs some sauce. The tartar sauce might work with this, but whatever you guys are probably imagining how this would taste, it probably tasted a bit bland, a bit basic, a bit boring. It is what it is. I have no comments. It's like nothing to really shout about. So guys, I've just come home now. I realised after recording the footage that it's pretty much dark footage because of the sun and the shadows and XYZ. Overall views on My COD, it's got a fantastic rating on Google reviews, TripAdvisor, across all kind of food networking review kind of setups, and I believe they're offering good fish and chips to the people of Spalding. Now my scores for food, I'm gonna score them a 3.9. I'm scoring them a 3.9 out of 5, not out of 10, out of 5, which is a fairly respectable score. I really enjoyed the cod. Haddock came second. Butty, I mean, it's like a British classic, so it would be wrong not to choose that on the menu. Service, they were unbelievably friendly, really welcoming, really appreciative, so thank you so much for giving great customer service. No, really, no, they were really good. Really nice customer service. So price, I believe, somewhat reasonable for a massive piece of fish. You're paying about 6-7 quid. I mean, it's not the best value for money. I mean, I could get a massive piece of fish for 3-4 quid, but it definitely wouldn't be of that quality. It's funny because it's situated in a neighbourhood, so I think there might be a Tesco adjacent, I think. But it's very, I don't know, it's literally all houses around. There's no shops around, apart from there's a Tesco I saw at the corner of my eye, which is down the road. So very interesting location, being in a neighborhood, being in the heart of a neighborhood. No, I completely forgot. They have a 5-star hygiene rating. I forgot to get a little picture. It would have been popping on the screen right now. As mentioned before, the shop is very small. I think the maximum amount of people that can be in there with COVID kind of guidelines are 3. It's getting a thumbs up from me. However, you guys need to check it out. There's my review. Be sure to follow the Instagram page at Halal Munchies Reviews and check out My COD. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.